Hey y'all, it is Coach Mozingo with AFKNFIRM Life Coaching, and we are starting a segment called AFKNFIRM Your Life. We are talking about real stories with real people doing real things. And today we have Alicia.
Hey y'all.
So in this real life segment, we are talking to people with stories and doing things for themselves to take hold of their lives. And with this particular segment, it is super dear to me because this is a family sister of ours, and she and her family are embarking on expanding theirs. And we're talking about life. We are talking about different life paths that we take to get to the things that we want to get to. And we are talking about just vulnerability and being open with your community and who you are and leaning on those resources. So we are going to get into a segment about life and how to help those around you. What's your woosah process?
I have a lot of different ways to woosah. Lately I've been into nature a lot. So just being amongst the trees, smelling the dirt, smelling the leaves, listening to the birds, seeing the little creatures on the ground, just minding their business, hearing my footsteps crunch on the leaves, walking down the trails, smelling the wind, just being in nature, the heat, on your body. That's definitely a woosah moment for me. Definitely.
See, those are some elements that I didn't even think about, because sometimes, when you're not hot, when you are sitting outside and just kind of feeling the warmth, it is sensational. It is. And it's calming. It's just like, especially when you're like sunbathing, you're just like, wow.
Whole body.
This is okay. This is all right.
Releasing, it's great. Being one with nature, we came from it. So we might as well embrace it while we're here. But it's a woosah for me.
Yeah, I love that. I'm about to. I learn something from every person that comes on this bold black couch. I love it. And the just connection with, because meditation is hard for me. I've never been very good at it, but I do like walking. I do like being outside. I do like going for hikes.
You meditate. And you don't even know that you're meditating. Like when you do this type of stuff, you're AFKNFIRM.
Yeah.
That's your form of meditating. And you don't even know it. Because I can't sit on the ground and cross my legs and close my eyes and yawn. Like I can't do that. I've tried, you know what I'm saying? But I can't. So I feel you 1000%. But when I'm out in the woods, I just go to Reedy Creek Park right down the street. You know what I'm saying? But it's like really deep. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You could be alone, like really alone. That's my form of meditating.
Wow.
And you don't even know it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What would you say? What are some lessons that you are glad you've learned throughout, to up until today, right? You go back to all the pivotal moments in your life. What are some of the lessons that you are really, really glad you learned?
What don't break you makes you. Truly, because back in 2015, I found out that I was experiencing ectopic pregnancy. I was at work at the time. I was working at Sprint. I started my period as normal, but I bled for 10 days straight. Didn't know what was going on, figured it was stress. In 2014, I had just recently lost my significant other at the time. So, I thought my body was going through changes of that nature, however have you. I ended up going to urgent care. I was like, listen, I've been bleeding. I don't know what's wrong. Y'all figure out what's going on. So I go there and I come to find out that I had a pregnancy in my fallopian tube and it had burst. Now I've heard stories of people having ectopic pregnancies about how the pain is excruciating and their back hurts and all this crazy stuff. I didn't feel none of that. Wow. I just bled.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like super, super heavy, but it was heavy enough to where it was it was noticeable for me to go and try to seek help. So long story short, the doctor said, well, it erupted in your tube, so now we have to take it out. So I guess at the time, I'm 24, so I'm not thinking too much of it, not too aware of my body, so I'm just like, okay, great, take it out. As now I'm getting older, I'm learning my body. I want to know more about my body and how it works. And I'm trying to figure out why I'm not getting pregnant, you know what I mean? Even by like a fluke, you know what I'm saying? I start doubting myself, like I'm broken. I only have one tube. When I start to figure out really what happened, I'm like, I'm broken. I get with my now husband, and in 2016 at the end of the year, and we want to have a baby,
because we talked about that earlier. Like as you grow, your goals, your wants, your life wants, they adjust and they change.
Mm-hmm. I get with him, and it's like we start talking about babies and things, and it's not happening. So now I'm really feeling like I'm broken. I'm incomplete. I can't give you what you want, So 2017, 2018, I start going to like fertility doctors. Mm-hmm. Like, is it me? Do I not have any eggs? Like, it can't just be just my tube not allowing me to have a baby. I'm like, is it my eggs? Like, what's going on? Come to find out, my ovaries and all that stuff is good. It's just my tube. You ovulate on one side of your tube every month. So my chances now have already decreased 50%. At least that's how I'm looking at it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm talking to other people and they're like, you can get pregnant, da 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 da. But it's like, that's how I feel, and then my other tube is scarred up too. So it's like, I'm good with my eggs and I'm good. It's just the path that it needs to travel upon is having the problem, and living with that to the point where it's like, dang, am I going to be able to have kids?
Yeah.
I take being a stepmom to my stepdaughter, Aria, now very seriously. Yeah. She's been in my life since she was 6 months. She's 6 years old now. And watching her grow and doing things with her, like it's tender to my heart, because I want one for my own.
Your life has a different path to the goal that you're trying to get to. Mm-hmm. What is that goal that you're trying to get to, and then how do you plan on getting there?
So I do have to take a different path than most people have to take because of that situation with me losing my fallopian tube and my other one being scarred as well. I have to now go about other means to try to get pregnant. So one of the options is IVF treatments. That's when they take one of my eggs, they take my husband's sperm, they put it together, they put it in me. Hopefully, something bakes, so that is
something real.
Yeah. So that is one of the options that we're really driving towards. Even with really good insurance, it's still an obscene amount of money, which worth it at the end of the day. So as of right now, we have connected with some great people. That has been holding my hands through this journey and, setting me up for greatness, me and my husband for greatness. GoFundMe. Want to get that out there. Tell the people my story. Yeah. Let other people know that, they're not alone.
Yeah, I know that's so important.
So important. For so long, I have boxed that in and held that in, almost ashamed to get my story out. Just walking around this world, struggling. Yeah. But I have now decided to open up my mouth and let everybody hear my voice. This is what I want. This is what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know, we trying to.
It's what you want.
Make a family.
It's what you want to do.
It's what I'm going to do.
It's what you're going to do. That is what this segment is about. AFKNFIRM Your Life is like, this is what I'm doing. This is what I wanted to do, and this is how I'm getting it done.
This is how it's gonna happen.
So you said it's a GoFundMe that's the route that you're taking to get that because it's resources, right? Leaning into your community, leaning into your resources, and that's what we really are here to do. We really are here to just uplift and build with each other and be kind to each other and help. It's so much just take. So being in a position to be able to help is something that, you know, me and my fiance are always willing to do, are always open to do. So thank you so much for stopping by the Black Bold Couch and talking to us.
Thank you for having me.
And we're going to drop the link on how to donate, because a village, please and thank you, is necessary and needed.
Necessary.
And, you know, no matter whatever your goal is, if it's your dream, you can get it done. Lean into your help, though, because it's going to be important that you don't do it alone. Thank y'all.
Peace, love, and blessings.
Yay! You did so good. You did so good.
Only because you were right here sitting next to me. I love her.